You have a title, you do your job, you go home, you work your way up, you climb up the ladder. For a content creating journey or influencer journey, anybody can be an influencer or content creator. The difference is the dedication that you put into it, meaning you. Hi guys, I'm Versatile Chai. I'm on an all-time high. I'm in the process of just building my personal brand. And there are so many things that I have learned over the past couple of years. And yes, I said years, whether those years be on and off, a couple of months in 2021 and 2022 and full-time 2023, it's still been a journey for me. And let me tell you, I am very happy with where I'm at with my journey and all the things that I had to learn firsthand without being given anything and also without giving up on myself. The reason why I chose this path is I knew I was multifaceted. What I love about content creating, being an influencer, no matter how big or small you are, somebody's looking up to you. Somebody has a question and somebody needs an answer. So that's the best way to think about being put into that role. What problem are you solving? Who are you helping? Who is your group of people? Over the years, I realized like having friendships, family, relationships, those people come and go. Like followers, they're gonna come, they're gonna go, they're gonna subscribe, they're gonna unsubscribe, but then your true community of people are gonna rock with you no matter what. I decided to be an entrepreneur first, and that journey started in 2017. You're talking 8 years ago. A 20-something-year-old girl opened up her travel business, not a clue about entrepreneurship, and just went straight for the gusto. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew I didn't care for working for people, and I knew I had such passion and drive that I could be anything I wanted to be. But what I didn't realize is that even with all the passion, all the marketing dollars, all the ads that you spend money on, with all that stuff, nothing beats having a personal brand. People are going to buy from you. So I had to dial back a little bit, actually understand what that meant. And that took me time to really get it. Even though I was seeing some potential with money from my travel business, from selling insurance, having all 3 insurance licenses and doing different things with them, I realized when I would sit with these people, whether it be on a consultation, whether it be on a Zoom call, whether it be a referral, they were looking at me, whether it was this space, just regular. They were interested in me. For content creating, I just love that I can be me. I can do whatever I want to do. I can say whatever I want to say. I can help whoever I want to help. That is such a big grasp for me, and that's why this journey is so important. Let me tell you, for anyone who is thinking about joining it, you are probably already an influencer to someone. Whether it be your family, whether it be your friends, whether it be your children, you are already doing something. I can guarantee you every time you pick up that phone, if you're getting phone calls, someone is calling you, asking you a question about how can you do this? Or what's the best way to go about that? You already doing the damn job. You're just doing it for free. You might as well go ahead and get your coin, add on to what it is that you already provide value, because I believe that everybody provides value in some shape, way, or form, no matter what it is. For a person who has a 9-to-5, you go there for a purpose. Your paycheck, your job title, your position. Maybe you finish college and you have some credentials like a college degree, some credits to actually apply for the job, and then you're working your way up through corporate ladder so that way you can see those lateral differences, making money, raises, blah, blah, blah. Content creating is ultimately the same thing. You do have a job, you do have guidelines and stuff that you have to follow, blah, 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 and there, of course, there's a bunch of people doing it, just like there are a bunch of people doing 9-to-5. But the difference is you get to set the scale and what it is that you make. And I think when people start to tap into that and understand that you shouldn't want to be in a place where someone is telling you exactly how much money you're going to make. You should have unlimited amounts of ways to make money. This is not shading anything, because I've been through all those stages. I've had jobs, went to school, gone to college, started a business, blah, blah, blah. I did it all. I'm not in no shape, way, or form to sit here and bash one over the other. I'm just giving you some background knowledge on what it is happening, because so many people are against being a content creator or learning something new. Some people are frowning down upon it, and it's always being looked at like, oh, that's not real work. That's not real work. Anybody has a phone. Anybody can post on social media. And that's just not the truth. And I wish that we would open our minds to start thinking about things. My journey as an influencer has been different. As a person who's pretty much a small content creator, actually very, very, very micro, I realized that it's not about numbers. It is about engagement. It is about people who already support you. It is about the community that you have. Brands can see right through that, especially if that's where you can go. So we have to get out of the vanity metrics a little bit and start opening opening up our minds to what's happening. Another thing I want to touch up on is collaborations and gifting and stuff. I know that that's another thing in this space that's frowned upon. I see a lot of creators, especially people who have been there, done that, go to share their tips about the do's and don'ts. But again, to me, this is just like any journey. It's just like having a job. You can literally have the same exact credentials as someone else, meaning the degree, meaning the experience. For some odd reason, that boss, that manager, that hiring HR, whoever it is, looking at your resume and trying to cast you, who's also viewed probably 20 other candidates with the same exact credentials as you, they picked you, or they picked that person based on what this did here. How you speak, how you conduct yourself, what is your background, what is your personal story. Content creating is really no different. You can meet a creator that has 1 million followers. You could also meet a creator that has 100,000, creator that has 10,000, creator that has 1,000. Creator that has 1,000 shouldn't be overlooked by the person that has 10,000 or 1 million. Now, while numbers are numbers, this is not to bash anybody. We all had to work to get somewhere. I'm just giving you the real tea that it is not really as important as the journey, especially when you are trying to get somewhere. You actually have a vision of where you see yourself. So for me, I don't sweat the numbers because they do come. And because I've extended myself probably a bit too much in the beginning, kind of have that slow growth type of ordeal. And I know a lot of people rave about being able to go at it and make so much money in their first month or first year. The reality is that's not realistic for everyone. So I'm not going to sit here and shoot you guys any bullshit or crap and say this is what you should be doing, because I truly believe that no course, no coach can teach a person how to be them. Being an entrepreneur and going into spaces where being recruited for companies, so for example like insurance, I think what bothered me the most was other people who didn't know a damn thing about you that were coming in telling you what you should do, or who you should be, or who you should inspire to be. And people actually run with that. I understand the marketing ploys and how they work. And this is not to say that people don't make money in those spaces. You need to have your own identity. And that's the best part about being a content creator and having a journey. You get to have your own identity. There are people out here like the guy who doesn't even speak in his videos, has millions. He's seen in movie features with like Bad Boys, like Idris Elba. You guys know who I'm speaking about. How is it that a person that is like that doesn't even speak verbally gets to do that? And it's because of him. It's his personality. It's how he's able to orchestrate it. It's different. It's unique. There's something different, and then there's something unique about you. So don't get caught up in that fluff out there, guys, with having to be super scripted and pretending to be something that you're not, or trying to be exactly like somebody else so you can be in their place. You don't even know what they went through, how many sleepless nights they might have had, how many breakups, maybe evictions, how much money they had to come out of. You don't even know any of that stuff, but we're prying on that because of what social media shows. If you're a person that's older or like in the millennial crowd, this is the advice that I would give to you. Think of it like either taking a new role at a job, or if you are thinking about like joining the military or something like that. I've thought about that. The best advice that I was given, something that actually sticks through and follows: know what you want before you get in there. What is your end game? Why are you doing this? Because you're older, know what you're getting into before you get into it. Know what your reason is, why you're going in there, and you'll be fine. Everybody's experiences are different, but knowing what you want. The same thing with content creating. There's so many different avenues that you can go into. Just want to create content. Maybe you're funny. Maybe you're a parent. Maybe you have animals. And then people talk about manifestation. Manifestation is always going to be so real. And it starts with the words I am, because I am a content creator. I am an influencer. I am a believer. I am a hard worker. By me telling myself that, I already identify as who I want to identify as. Can't nobody tell me any different. When it comes to working with brands, I would say do as much as you can and whatever feels comfortable. I know a lot of people are selling their courses, their books, the pitches, what to do and what not to do. Your story is going to be based on what it is that you're doing, who you are, who you show up to be, who you're sending pitches to, who is going to your email and asking you to work with them, coming with contracts or collaborations or PR or gifting or whatever it is. It's still a journey. One shouldn't be looked at as simply bad over the other one, because everybody has a journey. Some of the biggest influencers out there probably were doing a lot of collaborations and gifting and PR before they even have a name. Now, because we're in this bigger space, we're getting all the direct tea from the Clock app, IG. We're looking at things differently and we're expecting a lot. And I just want to tell you guys that you have to stop doing that. Get out of your own heads with expecting to just join into a space and literally be like someone else. Take what they've been through and apply it to yourself. It doesn't work that way. Use my analogy as a job. Same two people can be be applying for the same exact job and have the same credentials. Only one person is going to get that job. Sometimes creating content feels like Christmas. I'm naturally a shopper. I can be frugal. I love couponing and doing deals. If you guys don't follow me on the Clock app or wherever you follow me from on social media, you will see me post my deals. I always look at things like, how can I get the best deal? Or what can I do to get my hands on this product? Or how does this work? And it simply works by putting yourself out there and applying yourself. There's nothing wrong with accepting collaborations or gifts, because one, you're probably going to buy it anyway. Once you read the terms and look at what the brand could be asking you, because some will be shady, and you get the hang of it, coming home every single day to package it. For me, that's happy. And I love being able to do things like go to the mall and get paid for it, do a tour on a cruise ship and get paid for it, because I extended my platform. I am multifaceted. I'm one of those people that is like the tortoise and the hare. The slow and steady wins the race. I'm the tortoise. I'm okay with being the tortoise though, because it allows me to see what it is that I need to see. It allows me to be who I want to be. It allows me to not feel like I'm shunned into a box. The reward from that is being invited to multiple things, being able to do stuff. Now, I'm not sitting here talking about it like I'm some big influencer going on brand trips and all that. I haven't gotten there yet, but the experiences that I have been through so far with just being able to negotiate, learn how contracts work with brands, getting paid collaborations, getting paid deals has been a journey. If you're watching this and this is something that you're interested in doing, then just go for it. People always say just post. They really do mean just post. Just post.